Yo guys, what's up? Axon back with another video today. Now we're going to be talking about, should you save for Kokomi or should you summon for Baal? Now Baal is the next upcoming banner. She's going to be, the Electro Archon, right? As we've seen from the story. Now, obviously, this is first going to depend on, do you like Kokomi more or do you like Baal more? First, ask yourself that. If you like them equally, then this video is going to help you decide that. Right, first off, let me talk about Baal, right? Baal is coming in about 5 days from when I'm recording this video. There's plenty enough time to save your primos. I have a lot of primos saved up. I have 50-50 pity, so I'm gonna be summoning for her. But all bias aside, I'm gonna be talking about this from a non-biased standpoint. I'm gonna be talking about it from a very general standpoint for who you should summon for, right? I might want Baal, but other people might want Kokomi. We all have our differences. Now, first, I want you to look at your roster, right? I want you to think, who am I missing, right? Do I have enough healers, right? Do I have a healing problem, right? Do I have a Bennett? Do I like using my Bennett? Do I like using Diana? Do I only have Chi-Chi as my healer? Do I need a new healer, right? Maybe you need better healing. Maybe you have, trouble having health against the samurais, right? A lot of people have trouble, mainly their characters are on low health, one facing the samurais, so maybe you need more health in the game, right? So maybe healing is your biggest option, right? That's the biggest problem you have, and you want to fill in that slot, right? Now let's take a perspective on Baal's standpoint, right? Now, when you look at this team, right, I have Eula as my main DPS, right? I love using Eula. She's probably the character I mostly use as my main DPS. Now, I want you to look at this account, right? This lineup right here, right? Do you think I can fit Baal into this? Or do you think I can fit Kokomi better into this? Obviously, Baal fits better on this team than Kokomi does, right? Obviously, she can fill in official spot and she can make sure my Eula has constant uptime and apply electro, because she does have a similar type of E to Fischl that applies electro. Probably not as good as Fischl, but still able to do that, so I can lower physical res, right? So she could easily fill in the slot for official and maybe have the potential to fill in Rosaria's spot and have someone like Xingqiu, because maybe energy won't be a problem for me. So if you have Eula as a DPS, I recommend Baal highly. We're not too sure yet if Baal's going to be a support or a main DPS. It does look like she's going to be a burst DPS or maybe a sub DPS or even a support. The reason I'm saying that right now is because we don't know what she's going to be. She looks like she's going to be a support, but so did Ganyu and Hu Tao look like they're going to be supports too. But once we saw their damage, they became main DPS to most people's eyes, right? Now, let's say you have a team like this team, right? I personally don't think Baal fits into this team, right? If you have a Zhao DPS, I don't recommend Baal. I rather recommend Kokomi. Maybe you don't have Xingqiu, right? Kokomi gives kind of like a bird of Fischl, but Hydro version. So, you can use your E while not on the field, and it gives interaction with Zhao. So I recommend Kokomi for this team, right? Of course, someone like Tartaglia, I don't highly recommend it, mainly because you have your Hydro enabler in Tartaglia, and you don't really need that type of character, right? So I want you to first look at your DPS. I don't recommend Kokomi if you have Eula. Just not that great of an option in my personal opinion. I don't really like freezing with Eula. It's not my type of thing. I just want to do physical damage and do the highest numbers I can possible, right? So I don't recommend a Kokomi team on this, right? But I do recommend a Kokomi team on this. Now, let's go over Kokomi's stuff, right? Because a lot of people don't know what Kokomi can do, right? A lot of people do call Kokomi 2.0 Barber, just like how people called Ganyu 2.0, right? Amber 2.0 for Ganyu. Now Kokomi's be called 2.0 Barber, right? But first off, she's not like Barbara. Barbara has the potential to do damage, but no one builds her as a damage dealer. Of course, you see those clips where she, like one-shots the flower, or sometimes the whatever Hydro pyro opponent she's facing, right? There's chances for that. Kokomi, she's strictly a support or a healer. Now, the reason why is because if you didn't know, they had this kind of like press conference announcement on Genshin Impact channel, where they said, gave a couple hints of what Komiya set kind of kit looked like, right? And one of her things she has, ability she has, is she has minus 100% crit rate. She's not being a DPS at any circumstances. She's not becoming a DPS. She has a minus 100% crit rate. She has no chance to be DPS. But the plus side to having minus 100% DPS is that she gets a healing boost because she has that. That's kind of the negative and a positive with her, right? She's gonna be a pure healer. Don't expect a major damage with her, but she can do hydro damage with her E. It's like a hydro official. I don't know how they're gonna do it. I don't know how she's gonna do damage with it, but it's probably gonna be an enabler move, just like Child, right? You don't technically have to do a lot of damage with it. You just have it out for the interaction, right? So it also has the ability to taunt opponents, right? Just like how Amber is able to taunt people with her E, where she throws out her little bunny like this, right? It kind of just taunts the enemies, and you know, all the enemies go there, right? Now she's able to do that. So if you have a problem with CC, maybe you don't have official or Venti, and all you have the Animal Traveler, and you don't like using the Animal Traveler, she can help with crowd control. She can enable hydro, crowd control, and healer. So I think she's perfect if you need all three of those things, right? If you're missing a healer, you need crowd control, and you need enable hydro, right? Those are perfect for you. So if you need those three things, I recommend Komiya. But after all, Baal is good herself. She will have her ult. That's going to be her main thing, where she's going to be able to make everyone have their energy super high. Everyone's going to have pretty much their ult super high if you build Baal right. She can do a little mini official bird, probably not as good, but still effective. And even if Baal is bad, there is a chance they might buff her, because she is an Archon, and you know, if an Archon is bad, the Genshin community will let Genshin know. I wouldn't agree with buffing her. I would say just leave her how she is, but you know, Genshin Impact community is kind of toxic at times, and she would probably get a buff if she turned out to be underwhelming. So if you think she might be underwhelming, she probably will get a buff no matter what, because she is an Archon, and the only buff we got was an Archon in Zhongli, because Zhongli got enough backlash. And if that happens with Baal, we're probably getting a Baal buff, right? So if you plan to, you know, settle right who is the more reliable character, right? I would say long-term Baal. I think Baal will probably have buffs. If she's bad, she's more guaranteed, but Komiya does fill out a lot of roster spots, and I don't think I see someone surpassing her in pure healing, right? The best pure healer we have in the game is Chi-Chi. She gives the best healing in the games with her Seal and E, right? Bennett is a really good healer, but not as good as Chi-Chi. He doesn't have the kit of healing, but the reason why Bennett is better as a character than Chi-Chi is because he can buff your attack and give you healing, and you know, if you have him at C6, you get that extra power damage. Not best for everyone. Diana kind of has her shields, applies cryo, one of the best interactions of the game, and gives shields and heals, right? Pretty simple, right? And we have Barbara, who is just a water version of Chi-Chi, but has the potential to be better than Chi-Chi, because if you have her C6, she can revive an opponent, right? Which you can consider that better than Chi-Chi, but I have the C1 Chi-Chi, so I think I'm fine with using my Chi-Chi, right? So I recommend, first off, think, do you really want Baal, or do you just want an Archon, right? I personally want Baal because I am a YouTuber, right? I like making YouTube videos, and Baal is probably going to be the hottest topic in this game since Zhao and Zhongli and Menti, right? She's the next Archon, she's the next up. There's probably going to be a lot of story around here, so I want Baal for that reason, right? She's going to be a main part of an Inazuma, and I'd rather have her than the Hydro Barbara, right? 2.0 Barbara, for people like to say, right? So I do recommend, first off, choose the person you want more. If you don't like Baal, then choose 2.0 Barbara. If you don't like 2.0 Barbara, choose Baal. This is all a game first off, right? Choose a character you think you have more fun with, and that'll be all for the video.